once you go to maps.google.com, it's going to bring up a web page, and then what you're going to do is click on. There'll be an icon on that page where you can click on it and get directions. And when you get those directions, what will happen is when it gets to that part of it, you put in the starting point, and then it'll ask you for the end point.
Hello, welcome to Tech Talk, and my name is Jared Kendall, and I'm the host.
Okay.
And this week we'll be talking about everything that we do here at the computer station. Last week we talked about, 2 weeks ago we talked about computer software as far as how to hack into, how people can hack into your computers or things of that nature, network security. Now, the way you can chat with us is on the right-hand side of your computer. You can chat with us, or you can contact us at 879-0784.
You have a computer?
And after the show, you can still contact us at techtalkforum@gmail.com. Now, right now, my host is on the phone with a customer that's called in. And the way that you can contact us again is by phone or the chat messaging or things of that nature. Now, one of the things that we offer here is home security. Another thing that we offer is virus protection. We fix computers, laptops, desktops, everything that you can imagine that deals with technology. We also install what's called Ring Central, which is something that's not fairly new to most people, but if you have a business, it would be one of those things that would be great to have.
Get what?
One of the things about Ring Central that if you've watched some of our previous shows, Ring Central is one of those home phones to where, or business phones to where you can monitor what your workers are doing on the phone if they're goofing off, or you can video conference business people that you may have contact with, or it may be something that you want to use to text message. It also has that feature. One of the other features that it has is like a text alert. You can do like a text blast that is really helpful when it comes to business. Also, one of the things that's good for this holiday season is the fact that we do have computers in stock that are for sale from $100 all the way up to $200. And without further ado, Mr. Collins. Mr. Collins, how you doing?
Great to see you again.
Yeah.
Great to see you all viewing in tonight for this show. It's been 2 weeks now, and I'm sure you got a lot of questions built up to ask us tonight. We're going to be giving out free prizes for everyone that asks a question tonight. So we're being really gracious tonight. What was the question? You had a question? What was it? You were talking about the phone system.
Right, the phone
Our
system.
phone system, yes. And you eloquently talked about how our phone system provides text messaging as well, text blast. You can also get e-fax. I don't know if you mentioned that as well. Electronic fax, where you don't need a fax machine anymore. You have to spend that money on ink and so forth. And you would get those faxes. They would come in to your mobile app, so you could view your faxes right from your phone.
Okay.
Instantly.
And one of the things, like I said, I'm just crazy about with the phone is the fact that you can video conference.
That's right. That's also true.
And then the cheap bill, $30. You know, when you think that nowadays, you know, a home phone normally runs, you know, with most companies about $60.
Yes.
On the cheap end.
That's right. That's right.
Or if you're a cheapie and you don't really do long distance calls, well, then it's about 20, I think $30, something like that, 20, 30, $30 or so. But this phone,
a lot more features than you would.
A lot more features, yeah. You know, one thing I like about it, like I was saying earlier, is the fact that if you own a business, you know, you could set this phone up at your business and monitor what's going on at your business.
Yeah, this is one of the phones. They have various models. They have even a conference phone type model for your conference area as well.
Okay.
So, but yeah, like you were saying, it's a great phone with a lot of features, very affordable. We're offering now a new service. Well, it's not really new. We've always been offering it, but we're trying to really get the word out about this great service. In that you could use your cell phone as your business and personal phone, all in one, using a mobile app. With this mobile app, you're going to get the e-fax, you're going to get voicemail, you're going to get the unlimited long distance calling.
Wow.
All for $25 a month.
Okay.
For the mobile app.
Wow.
And so now you can have a business phone on your cell phone as well as your personal phone.
Wow.
And they're both separated because there'll be two separate phone numbers associated with it.
Wow.
So when someone calls your business line, that app will pop up. And so you know this is a business call, so I need to answer it appropriately.
Right.
As a business call. Then if your regular phone number pops up, you know, screen pops up, then you answer it as a personal call.
Wow.
So it's a great service for somebody, you know, especially the solo acts, you know, with business people.
Sure.
You know, they're basically it. They're one person shop that's doing everything on the go. Ideal. They got the cell phone on them, but they get business and personal all on one phone. And when they call a customer from that app, it's going to show up with their business phone number.
Okay.
So they don't know any difference.
Wow.
For $25 a month, you can't beat it.
Can't beat it. That's amazing. You know, one of the things.
There are other services out there like this, but more expensive, of course. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, one of the things, like I said, you know, a lot of people at this time of the year, they're getting income tax checks, things of that nature. So you're buying a lot of expensive toys that you normally would have during the regular year. And we at the computer station, we want to make sure that you're safe at home. You know, your valuables are safe. So we just like to throw out there that we also offer, you know, home security. Yes. You know, this is one of those things that, you know, from Christmas until income tax and beyond, you know, you're purchasing things that have a lot of value, you know, things of that nature. And absolutely. I think, you know, home security is one of those things that, you know, we kind of take for granted. You know, we absolutely. Don't get it. We think just because nobody has broken in on us yet that it'll never happen. That's right. Or just because we got bars on the window that's going to prevent somebody. That just kind of slows people down. That's right. Whereas with a security system, you know, it calls the police department or the fire department or things of that nature. I know you've been watching the news just like I have, and not too far from here, the apartments caught a fire. Yes. And it's a tragedy that, you know, this happened, you know, here in this city of Pine Bluff. But I was thinking to myself, you know, what if this man had probably had, you know, a smoke detector? Maybe it would have called the police faster, or the other fire department faster. You know, response time is very valuable. You know, when you know, the time that it takes you to start getting yourself together, while you're trying to put it out, thinking
Yeah.
that you can get the fire out.
Yes.
The fire department could be already on their
Yes,
way.
yes.
So that's one of those things with security systems,
Yeah.
that people
You tie that
may
they
may
smoke detector
overlook. Right.
to your security
So,
system. Yes, right.
that's one of the things here, that we offer. My God, there are so many things. Let you elaborate.
Yes, yes. We also offer, as you mentioned before, the computers. We have refurbished computers at very great prices. We have laptops as well as desktops. And for those of you that still are hanging on to that XP machine, come by and see us, please, please, please. The XP has expired, basically. There are no more updates for it. There are no more patches. So you need to get you at least a Windows 7 machine. It's going to run more efficiently. It's going to have the patches on it that would allow you to try to prevent those hackers from getting into your system. You're just setting yourself up with that XP machine. Yeah. So come by and see us. We can take that from you, move your data from that old computer over to the new computer.
All right.
And then we'll even have it scrapped for you.
Wow. Okay.
Take it to the recycle.
Yeah, and one of the things, I'm glad you mentioned that. As far as that, because most of the time people, they throw computers away and they don't think that there's once it goes out, they think that that's it. Mm-hmm. And some people that are smart, computer savvy, mm-hmm. they can go into your computer and get all your information when you're thinking that it's junk.
That's right.
But they're thinking, wow, I know they have a lot of stuff on here that they didn't know about.
That's great advice.
So that might be one of the things that you want to look into, as far as when you get ready to get your next computer. Like Mr. Collins was saying, with with laptops and desktops and everything, we take for granted that, once they're a little busted or whatever, that we can just chunk them in the trash.
Yeah.
But there are always predators out there, looking to get your credit card information,
Absolutely.
Your passwords to a lot of your personal information. And believe you me, it doesn't take much to do it if you know what you're doing.
Yes.
So just keep that in mind before you throw that computer away. That's just another, step in security that we want to keep you informed of here.
That's great advice. Great advice. Yeah, you just don't think that you're just throwing it away and all your data is going to magically just disappear. No, they can remove that hard drive and extract that information off of it if it's not properly cleared. And we can do that here as well. We'll wipe it clean for you, and they can't recover it. Can't get that data anymore. So another thing we offer, a service we offer now, is the antivirus. I don't know if you mentioned this. Antivirus and malware protection. Yes, for just $15 a month, we will monitor your system, checking it for viruses and malware. If it ever gets infected, we'll clean it up for you, no extra cost. And so you have a peace of mind that your computer is free of malware and viruses. We also sell a yearly subscription, but we've been mainly focusing in on this service, because with the yearly subscription, which is equivalent to you going out buying your Norton or McAfee or whatever, that's a 1-year subscription. But none of those are foolproof. You got new viruses and malware being created each day, and it takes time for those companies then to respond to those new viruses. So there'll be a window of time where these viruses can infect your system until they can come up with a remedy to get rid of it. So again, with our service, we will clean it up for you. If it's really damaged your system, we'll restore your system back just like brand new. We'll restore it back to its original configuration for you. Be no extra charge for that, because you're paying for this service.
Wow, okay.
So that's a service we offer for businesses as well as residential customers. Another service we offer, in addition to the phones, so we mentioned the phone service, the antivirus. We also provide network services as well. We'll come in, we'll set up your network, we'll get even run cabling for you, the network cabling. We can set up servers. So if you have a business, a larger business, we can do that. Or even for small businesses, they sometimes have servers as well.
Right.
We can set those up for you as well. Let's see. Those are some of the key things.
Now, let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
With the Ring Central phone,
Mm-hmm.
do you have to have the network with that, if you have multiple phones?
Yes, you will need, if you have a desktop phone, you're going to need the internet. It's an internet-based phone.
Right.
With your, for the phone service, the mobile app service that we're providing,
Right.
you would need internet on your phone. And you would need a smartphone. Because if it's not a if it's one of those old flip phones, it's not going to work.
Well, some people, they still
You
have
to
them,
upgrade, that's right, that's right.
Most of, I think generally now, even
if you're in business, most people in business, they have a smartphone.
Yeah, so,
that's right. Because you want to be able to browse the internet and do all those things,
But we still want to offer to the regular, Joes that, don't have a business but would like to probably have one, with all the features,
Absolutely.
It would be lovely to have at home. This is one of those phones I think that even the kids will be excited about. It does so much. They're like, hey, I can video conference you, man.
Right.
Because I think, nowadays with Snapchat and the different, video things that are out there, people are really getting off into that. So that would be one of the great things, And then, especially when you want to just chat with that one person, I think this is one of the things that you would really love to have.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
And correct me if I'm wrong, you also do the direct TV service?
Yeah, we provide direct TV and Dish Network. So
right.
Either one. So we'll sit down and do a comparison and see which one is more suitable for you. Direct. I love sports. I'm a basketball nut. NBA basketball especially. And so I have direct. I got that package. But I think Dish also offers something similar to that as well.
They do.
But there's a minor difference. Mainly basically about the same offerings, but direct may offer a little bit more with the sports if you're more into. But again, we'll set you up with a salesperson from each, and we'll go through all the programming and determine what fits you. What do you want? I mean, basically,
Yeah, I want to cancel my my sports package. I was so mad when the Carolina Panthers lost. I was like, let's do this again.
Let's end it.
I hated that they lost. All I could think to myself,
I was a fan. I just knew that they were going to blow them out.
Yeah. And
that's why you play the game, right?
Yeah.
That's why you play the game. You never know.
And I guess I wanted to see Cam do the rap. I just love, he has so much fun and he just looks so down. I was like, wow, Cam, I just want you to get a couple of touchdowns.
Yeah, the Denver Broncos dabbing. We openly invite you guys to call us, or you can. If you're on YouTube, there's a screen to the right. If you're logged in to your YouTube, you can actually put messages there and ask a question from there. You can also call us at 870-879-0784. That's our main phone number. You can also text us at 870-879-0784. We look like we have maybe a question that came in on voicemail. Let me check that out and see what we got here.
All right. Now, one of the things I want to reiterate, while Mr. Collins is getting this, is these computers that he has, they're refurbished, so they have all the things that you would need to get online, things of that nature. Most people, they're real fond of now laptops. Laptops are the big thing now, as well as tablets. Now the thing with me with the laptop, I personally prefer the laptop, when I'm just sitting around, not doing much. But when it comes to doing video editing and things of that nature, more bang for your buck when you get the desktop. So that might be one of the things that you want to get because of the cheaper price and the desktop than the laptop. I just think that why would I pay, $4,000 for $4,000 on average for a good laptop that does wonderful job doing video editing and some of the people here in Pine Bluff are artists, so they do rap, all music genre, and they might have different programs on their computer. And I know a lot of people now are starting to use the Apple computer,
Yes.
Because
it provides better quality.
Yeah.
Is what I've heard, but
so
I'm not sure.
I'm not, being prejudiced to either, the Mac system or Windows. I think both of them are great systems. With anything, you get what you pay for. So keep that in mind when you're purchasing whatever system that you want to purchase. They pretty much basically do the same thing. Some systems and apps, they work together hand in hand. Now, I will say one of the things that always struck me as strange is that I've noticed that, and you may have too, that Mac systems, they don't have as many viruses as the Windows does. And that always shocked me. I wonder why that was.
Well, basically, Windows is a dominant operating system in our society. So there are more people out there, if they want to make more of an impact.
Yeah,
They're going to attack
the biggest,
most popular
yeah.
operating system, and so that's really the reason why. And but Macs, they do have antivirus for Macs as well, but you don't have as many viruses and malware designed to infect the Mac operating system. As a result of that. But as it becomes more and more popular, you're going to get more and more.
Oh, yeah.
And so you definitely need, I would say still get some virus protection even with the Mac.
Yeah. And one of the things that I really, really love that I noticed they've done, I think for the past 6 or 7 years or better, maybe 6 or 7 years, but, and I know you've seen the systems where they switch between the Mac system and the Windows. I think it's Mac that offers that. I think that's why that
Mac
works.
will offer. Yeah, you can have Microsoft Office running on a Mac.
Yeah.
But you can also I think they will have a Mac with PC capabilities.
Yeah, that's what there you go.
Yeah. So if you're familiar with the PC, you could use it in that way.
Yeah.
So but my business is basically catered to Windows and PCs. But if you need Mac support, you can go to Best Buy, and they will service it there.
Okay.
It's just the numbers game.
I totally understand.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. So,
And then you want to stick with the one that's most popular.
That's right.
And
so I can
most of
service
the time,
those people.
yeah. And most of the time, like you said, everybody has a Windows operating system.
Yeah.
And now with Google adding to the game, and now you got Android systems. That's one of the things that I think a lot of people are starting to lean towards.
That's right. That's right.
Because they
instead of the
offer,
iPhone,
right.
that's getting on in the cell phone realm when you're talking about that, the Android, and also your tablets.
Yeah, I was just gonna say your tablets
as well. Yes.
So.
Got Androids versus the Mac. That
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's always.
It's always
Yeah. It's always a different system.
That's right. That's right.
That
Absolutely.
And it's a preference thing.
That's right.
To which one you prefer.
Yeah.
Me again. I'm kind of leaning more towards PC myself. Because that's pretty much what I've
You can spend
with.
more for a Mac.
Oh,
You will for equivalent resources. Yeah. You spend more for a Mac, and typically, The same thing on the iPhones are more typically than the Android phones.
Yeah.
You know, those. But, you know, those people that use iPhones, they love them. And they will not use anything else.
Well,
you know,
and that's just like
they stick with
Android.
it. That's
You
right.
know, Android. I'm an Android fan. You know, I
That's it.
have the Note 4,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's an awesome phone. You know, but again, that's
preference.
just a preference.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things we want to reiterate again is if you have any questions relating to the show or not related to the show, anything involving any tech support, please feel free to contact us again.
870-879-0784. And we're located at 3020 South Olive. That's just south of the old Bonanza building, you know, across from Jefferson Square. So you can't miss the guest side of the building. The computer station.
That's right.
Come by and see us, and we'll take care of you. Guys, again, if you have that old XP laying up there, let's change that out, get it upgraded, and get you a secure system that's going to work well for you for years to come.
And as we end this show, the next time we'll be airing 2 weeks from today at 7.
We got a little late today.
We had a few difficulties,
technical
glitches.
That's right.
But again, we try to be as prompt as we can because
Yes.
we don't want to waste your time. We want to be informative of all the things that are going on with virus protection,
Yes.
security, anything of that nature. But if you have any questions, you know, please feel free to call. Please feel free to text. On the right-hand side of your window, you can call. You can type in your question, and
we'll respond to it.
We'll respond to
as
it.
soon as possible.
And hopefully by the next time we talk to you, we'll have another added feature onto the show that you'll really, really enjoy. So stay tuned for that. And like I said, the next show will be on the 25th. And we'll be looking forward to seeing you then. And I'm Jared Kendall.
And I'm Jeffrey Collins.
For Tech Talk.
See you guys.
See you guys.
See you next time.